Zambia's opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema has been charged with trying to overthrow the government. He was arrested last week on suspicion of treason after he allegedly endangered President Edgar Lungu's life when his convoy refused to give way to the leader's motorcade. Now, Hichilema's UPND party accuses the government of political persecution.
Because these people, I don't know, they've taken my husband to Mokobeko. That's what I hear. I don't know how safe he is. Maybe they've taken him to finish him there now. Because remember, when they came to ambush us that night, they came to kill.
Because we beat them. Not only beating them, but we know that the law is against them. Because they are provoking us. So I'm appealing to UPND to stop forthwith provoking PF.
Kampiongo told me to sing a song. We waleti, lungu takabombe, we chikunyonge, chikunyonge. Thank you. Emilandu wale panga shonse, vale kwedela nomboyu waleta.
And change has finally come. Opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema beat his long-standing rival, incumbent President Edgar Lungu, in a tight presidential race.
His Excellency had this jacket on every time for hope and strength. I've got 2.5, can I call it? Are we pushing? 2.5 million going once.
Zambia's opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema has been charged with trying to overthrow the government. He was arrested last week on suspicion of treason after he allegedly endangered President Edgar Lungu's life when his convoy refused to give way to the leader's motorcade. Now, Hichilema's UPND party accuses the government of political persecution. On Tuesday, the initial charges related to the driving incident were changed, and the treason charges now apparently apply to acts committed between last October and this April. Lungu's narrowly beaten Hichilema in 2 past presidential elections. For a closer look at what's going on here, we're joined by Daniel Tonga. Daniel, so the grounds for the treason charges seem to have drastically changed since last week. What's Hichilema supposed to have done to try and overthrow the government in the most recent allegations?
Well, first of all, let me hasten to say that there are a lot of ingredients to treason in the Constitution under the Penal Code, but mainly what constitutes treason in the main is the unlawful attempts to overthrow the government by force or unlawful means, or any attempts to set up an independent state in any party of the country through secession. Or it could be that maybe any person who incites or assists any person to invade Zambia with armed forces, or attempts to procure by force alteration of the law or policies of government. These are the issues actually that really does constitute treason. And I must hasten to say that Hakainde Hichilema and 5 others, when they appeared today at the Lusaka Magistrate Court, did not take plea because they believe that whatever they did not actually constitute treason. And the lawyers actually raised a lot of preliminary issues on the charge, and that's the reason why plea could not. That's the reason why they could not take plea, and the matter has actually been adjourned.
So the UPND has been clear that it thinks that the grounds for Hichilema's arrest were flimsy in the first place and said it's all politically motivated. Is that viewpoint widely shared amongst Zambians?
Let me say that people are looking at the arrest of Hakainde Hichilema, president of the United Party for National Development, as a move by President Edgar Lungu to silence Hakainde Hichilema, who has been a critical voice and bitter political rival of the incumbent president. And since the 2016 elections, Mr. Hichilema has refused to recognize the incumbent president on grounds that he stole the presidential elections. The good example is the refusal to recognize Edgar Lungu as the duly elected the president of Zambia, and this is actually that made Hakainde Hichilema of the UPND to refuse to give way when they were heading for a traditional ceremony in the western part of Zambia. And according to police, this action by Hakainde Hichilema had put the president's life in danger. And according to the police, they're believing that President Hakainde Hichilema should be charged with treason, and they think that he did commit treason. So when you look at this issue, actually, it has brought a lot of different perspectives. There are those that believe that Mr. Hakainde Hichilema did commit an offense of treason, but then there are those that feel that this charge is just something that they're trying to persecute him.
Thank you very much. Daniel Tonga there for us in Lusaka.
Actually, I don't even know where my husband is in the first place. I don't know where he is. Even now, I'm shocked. I don't know. I'm just hearing rumors that he's been taken here and there. I haven't been informed. In the morning, I took breakfast. We spoke. He never said anything. The police officers who was there to attend to us never mentioned anything. We said bye to each other. When I came back home, I just received phone calls saying, "Have you heard?" I said, "What?" "That your husband has been taken." "Where?" Someone saying in Kafue, there's a house in Kafue. Someone saying in Kavem. So I'm confused. I don't know. I'm confused. You know? Because these people, I don't know, they've taken my husband to Mokobeko. That's what I hear. I don't know how safe he is. Maybe they've taken him to finish him there now. Because remember, when they came to ambush us that night, they came to kill. They came to kill that night. I'm sure you are aware that even homicide people were here that night. What do homicide people do? They come to kill. So even that night, they wanted to eliminate the whole family. They wanted to kill everybody. And now the matter has been taken to court. Even at the court, they are dilly-dallying, pushing days forward, just to keep him there in the cells, to humiliate him, to torture him. I think they've tortured him enough. You can even see, those witnesses at the court, how uncoordinated our statements were, which shows that they never prepared, they never thought that this whole issue would end up in court. They thought that that same night they were going to kill him. Now, they're not satisfied. They are so determined. They want to kill my husband. But I'm appealing to all the people of Zambia. I know you are praying. The people of Zambia are praying. We have no weapons. UPND people have got no weapons. They have no police to run to. They have no guns. But our guns are our prayers. People of Zambia are crying. But their tears won't just go to vain. One day, my husband walked to freedom and justice shall prevail. They are saying that Zambia is not a dictator. This is dictator. This is a full-blown dictatorship. If as a wife I'm not told where my husband has been taken, I'm the next of kin. His family members are not told. And you say this is a democracy? I don't know where this country is going. I'm afraid. If people can just move into somebody's house without any permit, without any warrant, they come and break the house, and the whole nation is watching. They come to a house, come and kill, and the whole nation is watching, because this is what is happening to Hakainde. They came to kill here. They never came to arrest Hakainde, they came to kill. And are still so determined to kill my husband. Anyway, but God is watching. The same God that saved my husband that same night, the same God who is going to save him even now.
Crossroad Paria, in your Shivini Navatoba. No, but whatever Chakwe, different to react. On the issue, we are mighty. But I can't react if you are a VIP. Don't have a Domba, Tradition of Evati. Umai Chevara Mubara, but they don't feel. Umai Chevara Mubara, Muma, Maluka Ravaniera. We must take advantage of this opportunity and warn UPND that they will not win if they become physical. Because we'll beat them. Not only beating them, but we know that the law is against them. Because they are provoking us. So I'm appealing to UPND to stop forthwith provoking PF. Chondela and the Chakwe Mati. Umai Chevara Marano Kumuma Muma. UPND hawatu bala tukaboma iwe mona huyu I am sternly warning Hakainde Hichilema, president of UPND, to restrain his youth from violence, which is now coming into Lusaka, because PF is strong, both in numbers and in physique. Added with the supremacy of MMT, we can wipe them completely. But what we don't want to do is to be accused of subscribing to violence. We want to win free and fair in a well-organized campaign and electoral process. Now we should be in it. Who are what I mean? I don't want to make a special. So I have a little bit of a tea to arrive at Tina about what I have voted because I don't show Kangan. What can I?
And change has finally come. Opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema beat his long-standing rival, incumbent President Edgar Lungu, in a tight presidential race. Hichilema, affectionately known as HH, is a wealthy businessman, but he campaigned as the people's politician and his sixth attempt at the presidency.
The power of who becomes the leader in this country lies in these people, these youth. And I want to thank these youth and assure them that good days are just ahead of them.
Hichilema's win was not unexpected. More than half of the 7 million registered voters were young people.
So, coming up next in the auction is the red jacket. President Hakainde Hichilema, as leader of the opposition UPND, was incarcerated for 127 days from April 2017 to August 2017. During this time, the president was seen in public at court appearances in this red jacket. So, I'm just going to try, you have to help me beat Kamisa with this, and I'm just going to go with the red roses. So I'm just saying, can I have a starting bid of 15,000 kwacha? Thank you, 15,000 kwacha starting bid. 20,000 kwacha on the table, I like how it's going. Do I have a 25 over there? 25,000 kwacha, honorable, 30,000 kwacha. Let's go. 40,000 kwacha, 50,000, I'm loving how this is going. 50,000, 60,000, 100,000. This is what we're talking about. Let's go. The red jacket. Imagine 127 days he was wearing this jacket. How many do I have at the back? 100, 200 at the back there. 200? 200,000 in this table over here. Imagine. That was his inspiration and hope. 300,000 on my right. Let's go. This jacket is one of a kind. Every time you look at it, you will understand how far we have come. 300,000 to this gentleman here. Can I get a 350? 350,000 went for that court appearance? 1.5. There. They understand it, Kamiza. Every time he had to go, this red jacket gave him hope. He understood it was for the blood of the people of Zambia. Come on now, 1.5, we can do better than that. Can I? 2 million. How many? 2 million kwacha. Come on now, that's what I'm talking about. This is it. We understand the value. Can I call it? Can I call it? 2 million going once. I'm calling it. There's a fight over there. What am I getting on my left? 2.5. 2.5 on my left. They're not giving up. They are not giving up. They want this jacket. His Excellency had this jacket on every time for hope and strength. I've got 2.5. Can I call it? Are we pushing? 2.5 million going once to the table on my extreme left. 2.5 million going twice on the table on my left. The gentleman in the light blue shirt. I'm calling it coming at 2.5 million for the red jacket. Was owned by His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. Wow. May we ask you to please be upstanding and come up, sir? We do have mobile point of sale so that we just make sure. We know that your limit is way beyond that, so we are looking forward to that. Thank you so much for the support. Remember, this is what this is about. Fundraising so that the UPND can make sure they call it. Kind sir, who understands the value of the jacket, would you please come up so we can appreciate you? 2.5 million for the red jacket that His Excellency wore. 127 days he was incarcerated. This is the gentleman